This is K3.0 set up to remote control a K3. K3.0 is basically a K3 without any RF components inside of it. Well, you could actually use a real K3 for this also. But you basically use this in conjunction with, we sell the remote rig voice over IP and remote control boxes for over the internet. Those two very small boxes provide the voice over IP and they provide the data communications. They provide two serial channels of data. So we use one for the K3 and you can use the other one for logging or for rotator control or other remote control.
How do you get the part of the audio? How that works?
The audio is done inside the remote rigs. And so on the K3.0, I plug the remote rig directly into the back and that picks up my microphone and it provides my speaker. On the other end, the other remote rig box, just the opposite. It plugs into the microphone here, picks up the speaker to feed back to me. So it provides the voice over internet.
Delay.
What about delay?
It's a function really of how fast your internet and your internet latency is. But we typically see under 100 milliseconds of delay. Now, the way this is set up, the display here is actually everything sent from here to the terminal radio. So when I tune this radio, the knob command is going over the internet to this radio. The display is changing, and then I see the change here. So when I do it over the internet at home, like I might be 200 miles or 300 miles away, I don't hardly see any lag at all if I'm using a DSL connection. It's not good for dial-up, but if you're using a DSL, like you have at least a, say, 250 or 300 kbit per second upload rate from the remote side. Faster is better, of course. That usually will support audio and reasonable tuning, as long as it's reliable. If you have latency problems, every once in a while you might see it pause just for a second, but that's usually, I don't see that problem very often. So it's fast enough for most operators, you don't even notice it. For CW, it generates local side tone inside the remote rig boxes, so you're not hearing it wrap around, because you couldn't send with that much delay. It would drive you crazy. The side tone 100 milliseconds later, you get all your dicks. I tried it, doesn't work. But they generate local side tone. They have an iambic AV selectable keyer inside the little remote rig box that goes with your control head. And it generates local side tone. So you hear your own side tone. Everything going out might be delayed 30, 40, 100 milliseconds worst case. But as long as you can hear it, so you can run semi-break-in, but not
The price of the K3.0?
K3.0 is going to be between $695 and $799.
Wow. So is the price of a ticket for me to go to the military college? So I don't have to go to HA3
save you
Alpha.
some money, yeah.
I have to stay here and operate HA3 Alpha with the remote.
I would test it first, make sure you have all your other stuff hooked up properly.
¿Se haya acerca del voice over IP a través del servidor o directo?
The voice over IP is going to be
Directo.
And the remote rig boxes here. If you look at remoterig.com, they have the owner manuals and stuff. I have these in stock now. I also sell them. There's little boxes here. They're about maybe 6 inches wide or deep, inch high. Very small. No computer.
Server and the other one is a client.
Yeah, one server, one client.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Okay. You can have multiple clients too, so if you want many people to use that, you could do that too.